Hello and welcome, my friends. So excited to have you here. So I can guarantee you, if you're a spiritual seeker, this is the most important video you will ever see, because we're going to be talking about the original religion, the original monotheistic religion, and we have the writings of the original prophet. And what it shows you is how to create heaven on earth. My friends, this will literally change your life if you'll hold these higher frequencies. And what happens is when you hold higher frequencies, higher beliefs, you step into another dimension. No matter how big you dream. You know, you've seen this probably with people. They start dreaming of a better life, more money, a nice car, a beautiful home, and they start putting pictures up on their refrigerator and dream building. And pretty soon, be it through divine appointments or synchronicities, the right opportunity comes and they're living in their dream. And my friends, you can see that with health. Maybe someone gets an idea and they start thinking about it, again, dreaming, using their imagination, what they would feel like, what it would look like. And not long, they're in that dimension, that life, my friends. And you can take this as far as you want. You get older like me, you can do the impossible, because you'll find nothing is impossible. So my friends, these writings here, this is the Gathas of Zoroaster by Winston Head. It's a Western version, so the Western mind can understand these deep Eastern concepts. And we're going to go through it. There's 17, and it's beautiful because it's still the heart of the original prophet's writings. And it's not a word-for-word translation. It's the very heart of it, because you'll see with a word-for-word translation, it loses something from the Avesta to English, just like you see with the prayers. I'll give you a quick example, then we'll jump into Gatha 1. But say like Ashemvahu, one of the most popular Zoroastrian prayers, it's about partnering with the Ahura Mazda, the all-good spirit, where you become one with that God good, right? That's what spirituality is. It's union. You become one with your God. So what does your God look like, right? The Zoroastrian God is the love without the hate, the peace without the war. He heals and doesn't send sickness and disease. And again, that's the original God of the original religion, my friends, and you become one with that. My friends, the second part of the prayer is that you partner with the Magi that were, are, and shall be, all your brothers and sisters, your family of light. Thirdly, every prayer that's ever been prayed by past Magi and even future Magi that aren't born yet, all become yours. And but if a word-for-word translation, you'll get things like do right because it's right, take care of the poor. It's great. Right? It's beautiful. It's right. But there's a deeper meaning in it that gets lost when you go from Avestan to English. And so I wanted to pull out the heart of the prayers and the Gathas. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. So Song 1 says, the call to Asha, verse 1. With a bow and uplifted arm, I turn toward thee, O Mazda, spirit of all goodness, source unseen yet ever near. Now I love that because, of course, it's when you think of the Gathas, you think of this very first verse, right? And what it is with a bow, what you're doing is you're humbling yourself. We all think we've got it figured out. Whatever country you're born in, your religion, you think that's it. Right? And it might be. I'm not saying it's not, but I'm saying you just take the time to bow your head, humble yourself, and say, God, here's what I think it is. Here's what I think you are. Here's what I think the world is. Here's what I think I am. This is what I taught. This is in our scriptures. But I'm going to humble myself and then raise of arms to receive what you tell me. And that is a beautiful thing. And Spirit can answer that prayer, and that's where the miracles happened. I love that it's the spirit of all goodness. That's the one thing that sets our religion apart from every other religion that followed. is our God. Well, Zoroaster means pure starlight. It's undefiled, undiluted, unmixed. The religions that followed, right, their God could love or hate. He could be at peace or go to war. He could heal you or send disease. The original God of the original religion was just the highest principle of good. My friends, he never wavered. Like, even if man was acting the fool, he never had to come out of his high frequency and get angry or jealous or hate or kill and smite men, women, and children. He's always the highest principle of good. And we attune ourselves to that and we come up. He doesn't move on a continuum from hate to love, from peace to war, from sending health to sending sickness and disease. He's always just that highest. He's not on a continuum like you see with the religions that followed. And I think that's one of the most important things of our religion, because again, spirituality, it's about union, right? That you become one with your God and those beliefs. It says that I do not kneel in fear, but in longing for the truth that is its own reward. Let every breath, thought, and word become a seed of thy light. I love that, my friends, because you'll find your life is the seed that you're planting in the world, your energy, your frequency. So again, if you're holding the highest principle, God good, and you're planting different thoughts and words and actions into the world, your seed in the world is going to have a different harvest than, again, like with the religions that followed, where their gods can be a warring God or can get angry and again, stone your child when they're disrespectful and stuff. It's going to create a hell on earth. There might be some good times, but there's going to be some bad times. The true world, the real world, the only thing that could come from a good creator's good mind is good. And as we start to remove those false ideas and you get your mind right, the world will begin to come into order, into Asha. It's the highest truth. It's what's real. It's order and harmony. I love this here. The soul that seeks thee must be brave to unlearn the false and stand naked before the flame of reality. You got to be brave, right? Because a lot of the religions, world religions, they tell you can never apostatize, right? Or God's going to get you. And if he don't get you, they're going to get you. So you got to be smart about it, especially in some of these countries where they can kill you for stepping away from your religion. So, you don't have to be loud about it. Religion's a belief. It can all take place in your heart. Just put a smile on your face, and you don't have to tell anybody anything, because you will be speaking with your very life. My friends, you'll be the love and the peace and the joy. It's beautiful. And, it doesn't matter what you call your God, the names don't matter. If you have to stay safe and just say Allah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't upset God. He's very wise. He knows what you're doing. He understands. But in your heart, you're reaching out to that all good spirit. My friends, it's beautiful. This God, the true God, your God, the one that resonates in your heart as I speak these words, is all loving, all kind, loves you so much, and is so proud of you for being brave enough to come into this world, bring that divine spark that is in you, and shine your light. And my friends, if you can move that needle just a little bit from hate to love, from war to peace, from the wrong ideas of God to the right ideas of God, you are doing something beautiful. Your life matters. You matter. You are beautiful. And I love you.